Title: A Kind Gesture on a Rainy Day. In a small town in America, there lived a single dad named Jake. He was known for his hard work and dedication to his 8-year-old daughter, Lily. Despite their modest lifestyle, Jake always taught Lily the importance of kindness and helping others. One rainy afternoon, while returning home from work, Jake noticed a car parked on the side of the road. A woman, visibly distressed, was struggling with a flat tire. Without hesitation, he pulled over. "Can I help you?" Jake offered, stepping out of his truck. The woman, named Sarah, looked relieved. She explained that she was on her way to a job interview and needed to get her tire fixed quickly. Jake quickly assessed the situation. He rummaged through his truck, grabbing a spare tire and tools. As he worked, they shared stories. Sarah talked about her dreams of starting a new life in the city, while Jake shared his journey of being a single parent. After a short while, the tire was replaced. Sarah thanked Jake profusely, her eyes filled with gratitude. As she prepared to leave, she noticed a small drawing Lily had made, which was stuck to the dashboard of Jake's truck. It was a colorful picture of a happy family, filled with love and hope. Moved by the drawing, Sarah asked if she could keep it as a reminder of this encounter. Jake agreed, knowing it would inspire her during her interview. They exchanged contact information, and Sarah promised to keep in touch. As Jake drove home that day, he felt a sense of fulfillment. His small act of kindness not only helped Sarah but also strengthened the values he was instilling in Lily. Later that week, he received a message from Sarah. She had gotten the job. Over the months, they stayed connected, sharing their journeys. Sarah eventually invited Jake and Lily to a picnic to celebrate her new job. This chance encounter blossomed into a beautiful friendship, proving that kindness can change lives in unexpected ways. From that day on, Jake and Sarah would often help each other, teaching Lily the invaluable lesson that no matter how difficult life gets, a little kindness can go a long way. And in their hearts, they knew that this story was just the beginning of many more to come. The picnic was a beautiful sunny day, with laughter filling the air as Jake, Lily, and Sarah enjoyed sandwiches and fresh lemonade. As they shared stories, Jake discovered that Sarah had a passion for art. She painted landscapes in her free time and dreamt of showcasing her work in a gallery. Inspired by her ambition, Jake encouraged Sarah to pursue her dreams. He even suggested she start an online portfolio to display her art. Sarah felt a surge of motivation. It was the support she needed to take that leap of faith. As the weeks went by, Sarah worked on her portfolio while balancing her new job. Jake helped her navigate the technical aspects, and soon, she had her website up and running. She showcased her paintings beautifully, and Jake was proud to be a part of her journey. Months later, Sarah received an invitation to display her work at a local art show. Excited but nervous, she called Jake. "Will you and Lily come? I want you to be there." "Of course, we wouldn't miss it for the world," Jake replied, his voice filled with enthusiasm. On the day of the show, Lily painted a small picture to gift to Sarah. It was a colorful sunset, reminiscent of the ones they had enjoyed during their picnics. At the event, Jake and Lily were amazed by Sarah's art. Each painting told a story, filled with emotion and beauty. When it was time for Sarah to speak, she dedicated her success to the support she had received from her friends. Her heartfelt speech moved everyone, and she received a round of applause. After the art show, Sarah's confidence blossomed. She began taking on more clients, and her art started to gain recognition. Meanwhile, Jake continued to balance work and parenting, finding joy in watching Lily grow. One evening, Jake invited Sarah and her family over for dinner. He wanted to celebrate her achievements and thank her for the friendship they had built. The evening was filled with laughter, stories, and delicious food. As the night ended, Sarah shared a touching moment. "I was lost before I met you. Your kindness helped me find my way back to my dreams." Jake smiled, knowing that their friendship was a two-way street, with both benefiting from their bond. However, life wasn't without its challenges. Sarah faced a setback when her workplace underwent layoffs. Worried about her future, she turned to Jake for support. "Don't lose hope. You're talented and resilient. This is just a hurdle, Jake reassured her. Together, they brainstormed ideas for her next steps. Jake encouraged her to network and find freelance opportunities. With his encouragement, Sarah landed a project that would showcase her art in a local cafe. Copyright, turning her challenge into an opportunity. As the seasons changed, so did their lives. Sarah's Cafe Copyright project was a success, drawing in visitors and boosting her confidence. Jake and Lily proudly attended the opening, cheering her on as her work was displayed. In the midst of their celebrations, Jake realized how much their friendship had enriched their lives. Not only had Sarah helped him as a parent by bringing joy to Lily, but she had also inspired him to pursue his own interests, like writing. In a heartfelt moment, Jake decided to write a story inspired by their friendship and the kindness that had brought them together. As they entered a new year, Jake's story was published in a local magazine, featuring the themes of friendship, kindness, and the importance of community. The response was overwhelmingly positive, bringing more opportunities for Jake as a writer. Meanwhile, Sarah's art continued to flourish, and their friendship only deepened. They organized community art events, teaching kids about creativity and kindness. Together, they created a ripple effect of positivity in their town, proving that kindness not only impacts individuals but also strengthens communities. As Jake looked at Lily, who had grown into a compassionate young girl, he knew that their journey was just beginning. Life would always have its ups and downs, but with friendship and kindness, they could face anything together. And so, their story continued, a testament to the power of connection and the incredible impact one small act of kindness can have on many lives. Inspired by their successes, Jake and Sarah decided to launch a community project, Art for All. The idea was to bring local artists together to provide free workshops for children and families, fostering creativity and connection. With the help of local businesses, they secured a community center for the workshops. As they spread the word, excitement buzzed through the town. The project attracted a diverse group of participants, and the first workshop was filled with eager children, including Lily. Jake and Sarah facilitated the workshops, encouraging kids to express themselves through various art forms. The smiles on the children's faces fueled their passion and solidified their commitment to the project. Despite the initial success, running a community project wasn't easy. They faced challenges, including funding issues and scheduling conflicts. One particularly rainy day, they received disappointing news. A major sponsor had pulled out. Feeling overwhelmed, Sarah confided in Jake. "What if we can't continue? I don't want to let the kids down." Jake reassured her, "We've come this far together. Let's brainstorm solutions." They organized a community fundraiser, reaching out to local businesses and artists for support. With their determination, they raised enough funds to keep the project going. The community rallied around them, proving that when people come together, amazing things can happen. As the workshops continued, word spread about the success of Art for All. Local news covered their story, and soon they were recognized in the community for their contributions. Invited to speak at a local event, Jake and Sarah shared their journey, emphasizing the power of kindness and collaboration. They encouraged others to take small steps toward making a difference, inspiring even more community members to get involved. Their recognition not only boosted their project but also brought more opportunities. Local schools reached out, requesting workshops to incorporate art into their curriculums. During one workshop, Lily, inspired by the experience, decided to create a mural with her classmates. They collaborated on a vibrant piece symbolizing unity and kindness, which would be displayed at the community center. On the day of the unveiling, the community gathered to celebrate. Lily's eyes sparkled with pride as she spoke about the mural's meaning. The moment reinforced the importance of art in bringing people together and expressed the values Jake and Sarah had instilled in her. With the growing popularity of Art for All, Jake and Sarah began to explore new ideas. They decided to host an annual art festival, showcasing local talent and raising funds for community initiatives. Planning the festival brought even more challenges, but they embraced each hurdle with creativity and teamwork. They reached out to artists, musicians, and food vendors, creating a diverse and vibrant event. As the festival approached, excitement filled the air. The community rallied to support the event, eager to celebrate creativity and connection. The day of the festival was a beautiful celebration of art, music, and community spirit. Families filled the streets, exploring booths showcasing local artists' work. Jake and Sarah watched as the community came together, enjoying the fruits of their labor. Lily, with her friends, led a craft station for kids, creating colorful banners and paintings. Jake felt immense pride as he saw the impact of their hard work. During the festival, they also featured a kindness wall, where visitors could write messages of encouragement and gratitude. It became a focal point, overflowing with heartfelt notes and drawings. As the sun set on the festival, Jake and Sarah took a moment to reflect. They had built something beautiful together, but they also understood the journey was far from over. "I never imagined we'd come this far," Sarah said, looking at the smiling faces around them. "Neither did I," Jake replied. "But look at all we've accomplished together. This is just the beginning." Inspired by the festival's success, they began to dream even bigger. They envisioned expanding art for all into neighboring towns, bringing kindness and creativity to more communities. With renewed energy and determination, Jake and Sarah set plans in motion for the future. They reached out to other towns, eager to share their vision and expand their project. As they worked toward this goal, their friendship deepened. They became a source of support not just for each other, but for everyone involved in their project. With every workshop, festival, and mural, they continued to inspire others, proving that kindness, creativity, and community can transform lives. And in the heart of that small town, they cultivated a legacy, a testament to the power of connection and the incredible things that can happen when people come together with love and purpose. The end.